Hey guys, Chris from Seabound here, going out today for redemption again. The sun's out, got smashed up this week, just loaded up the kayak, threw in all the gears. Thought I'd do a nice big video for you guys today, try something different and head out to some deeper waters. Today you're going to see how I kayak out and set up the kayak and suit up and get ready to go offshore. Alright, let's go out there guys. Thank God for this beautiful weather. Let's stay safe out there and let's go get it. Alright guys, here we go. Unloading the truck. Getting the Sea Ferrari ready off the roof racks. Prepping it all up on the beach. Drew some attention from the locals. The local here telling me about some good octopus spots down here. So I hit him with the like and subscribe, check out the channel. Continue on with setting up the Sea Ferrari. Got the float there. Put in the flags. Here's where I start noticing the wind starting to pick up. Also you'll notice the waves in the background start getting a bit choppy. But on we go, carry on with the setup. Got the 3mm Ocean Hunter single piece wetsuit, you know how it is guys. Nothing too fancy. Putting the last bits and pieces in. Put on the old socks. Then start setting up the bait trap for the fish. I used a Lud rig because they're pretty potent smelling fish. Thought it'll draw in some bigger stuff. And shout out to Matt Maxwell for the tip on the weight belt. Big help bro. Thanks for the tip man. It's having a bit of hydration before we get out there. Locking down the last bits and pieces. And off we go. Heading out to sea. Check out the rig mate. Ready to go. Wish me luck, hopefully I don't end up in another country or something. Take it easy guys. And on we go, dragging the Sea Ferrari into the water. And off we go, paddle out. As I get beyond the groins here, I'm starting to notice it's getting heaps choppy. It's not happening today.
That ain't happening man, check this out. Choppy ass. If I go out there in this little thing, my Titanic #2 is going to be happening over here. Visibility is good. Mate, just getting absolutely chopped out here.
The wind was picking up and the waves were getting choppy, and I felt like I was paddling and going nowhere. You can't panic in a situation like that. You kind of just got to feel and go with the motion and stay as calm as you can. Alright guys, I've decided we're gonna just pull up at that beach over there down there. Just pull up the kayak there and leave it on shore and just head out with the float, because I don't think I could set up the kayak in this motion here, because look at this. Boots. That's some crazy wakes coming out here. But I just gotta get out of this mess, pull up to that beach, and then we'll be good to go guys. So we'll reconvene at the beach. Ooh, what a trek guys. Paddled out from all the way down there all the way back here. Just gonna set up camp on that beach up there and start swimming out and set some traps up. And we're up. Land bound. Out of the water guys. I'm just going to dive from shore because there's no way I can set up this kayak, and I think it's going to be safe. I'm going to leave the kayak here, set up some traps around this area here, connect them to my float, and just duck in and out and check in the meantime. But there's no way I'm setting up in that. Absolutely smashed. Set up some traps guys. As soon as I jumped in the water, I saw a lot of bait fish near the shallows, so I thought it'd be pretty promising down there. Had a gear, took out the minigun just in the shallows. Didn't think I needed anything too big. Checked on a couple of ledges to see if I can catch any bream off guard, hiding away from the strong current. but instead they caught me off guard by swimming beside me in the big school. You'll see it coming up now. Got bug fever instantly and just couldn't choose a fish. Let off a shot and then caught a bit of seaweed, guys. I still find that hilarious. What is that? How funny was that? That did not dampen my spirit, but guys, I was back down there straight away trying to suss out what's going on. Cruising along trying to find a good place to set up the trap. Seen a school of this little fish. I don't know what they are, so I just followed them around. Pretty looking things. Couple of ludwig off there in the distance. Not after them today. And then there goes the guy that ruined my traps. Once I saw him in the area, I thought it would be a bad idea to lay any traps around. He'll be all over it, and the only guy there, and just let him go. He can have it today. He wins. I decided to jump out of the water, come up with a new plan, and hit a different spot. Off he goes. Actually thought it was pretty good. Had a couple of misfires down there. Just gonna go now, pack up the kayak, chuck it back on board, head over to another spot, go for a dive and probably set up the traps there. It's looking promising, guys. A lot of activity in the water, but it's looking good. The water was cold when I jumped in initially, but it ended up warming up and it was pretty good. So just packing up here, jump back on the kayak and we'll paddle out to pack this baby up and hit another spot. Back on board, guys. Conditions have not changed. Still getting absolutely smashed out here, but I'm gonna make it back to the car. We'll pack up this kayak, and no kayak, we'll just head off straight off the rocks into the water because it is unbelievable, torrential. Just packed it all up, guys, heading over to the new spot. All in all, it's been pretty good. Look, the visibility has been awesome. I thought because of the choppy conditions and the current was strong that, you know, we won't be able to see anything underwater. The conditions are surprisingly good, man. I'm pretty happy about the look. It's pretty hard to swim with fast moving waters. I can't ask for anything better. It's going to rain the next couple of days. We're not going to have any time to get in the water, so let's hope today, let's just get something to restock the fridge and, you know, get something good for the footage. I had a couple of misfires before in the water. It's all right, you know, you live and learn. Just got to the second spot. Gonna travel light, take down what I need for the bait trap, set the bait trap, suss out the reef, see what's going on, and hit anything big enough ready to come home for a feed. Let's do it. Not gonna guarantee a catch today, guys, but take the minimum, set the trap, have a cruise around the reef and see if there's anything worth plugging down there, and then I'll get some good footage on the GoPro for you guys of the nature and stuff down there if I don't catch anything. Got my fins, got my fins out. Probably just take the one single big gun, float line, take the bait. Look, I'm aiming to get some crabs or some blue swimmers, or just anything big enough to bring home. Don't need a flathead, guys. I already got the big flathead. That was the one I was after anyway, so after I got him, satisfied for a while. And back into the water, guys. Found a good place to set up the trap. It's looking pretty promising, but still the current's starting to pick up, and it's pretty hard to set this trap, but it was the only place that looked pretty promising at the time, so I set it up here for now. Just buried that counterweight in the sand, got the ludwig attached to it, and that's all attached to my float up top. Not too far down, guys, only about 2.5 meters, nothing too much. So let that sit for a while and come back and check it in a bit. Cruising through here, I saw this cool little octopus. Thought I'll play around with him for a bit. Came out instantly, man. He's very curious, so I grabbed him. Tried my skills on grabbing them in the future for future videos. Kept that beak away from me, man. I don't want to get bitten by that thing.
let him chill on my gun. Look at the size of him, man. Look at that, he just inked me. Got me. That's what I get for taking him out of his home. Anyways, back down we go. I was spewing here because my GoPro was tilted forward. The current was just so strong, man. I was just getting thrown around in some places. Saw this big school of Ludwig sneak up on me, but my GoPro was tilted down because of the current was just throwing me around, you know. Just couldn't get that angle right. But I got a bird's eye view for him. There were some decent sized ones out there too, but like I said in my previous video, guys, I don't go down there and shoot everything. I only take what I need or what I'm down there to hunt for. Just something about the ocean, guys, just swimming through it gives you a peace of mind, gets all your stresses out of the way. I love doing this stuff, you know. I go out by myself trying to sharpen my skills and get better at the sport. You know, when I'm not catching fish, I'm, you know, working on my breath holes and working on techniques on how to ambush fish or how to set traps. You know, just trying new ways to get better at the sport. You know, more feedback the better as we go along with the journey. Checking out underneath this ledge here, see if there's any bream off guard or hiding away from the current. Notice this stingray off in the distance, scare him off. As he swims off, I'll notice the visibility is getting bad as the current's stirring it all up. You can see as I go down it's getting worse as I progress. Same with the current, it's getting pretty hard to swim against it or with it even. You just get thrown around, it's like a washing machine down there. As the day went on, guys, the current got stronger. Got too hard to swim out there and just stay stealth because I was just getting thrashed around. So I had to reconvene and thought to myself it was just pack up time. Swam on over to the trap to go and pack it up. The visibility was just getting bad. The current was getting too strong to swim in. I was exerting unnecessary energy out in trying to hold myself up. So it was just pack up. Time to pack up shop, pack up the trap, and call it defeat today, guys. You can't win them all. Pretty cooked session today, guys. Didn't do too good. Went out there, everything that I was looking for wasn't there today. Got smashed by the waves. The swell picked up later on during the day and completely cooked me, but yeah, I came back empty-handed. Can't win them all, guys. Got to reconvene the situation and assess it and hit some bigger water. Just finished packing up, guys. Today didn't go to plan. The water was just way too choppy. Then the visibility ended up getting worse as we went throughout the day. Went in there looking for bream or flatheads. Couldn't find much. The original goal was to head out to deeper waters and try set up traps and, you know, get my head around different techniques of spearfishing, but it couldn't happen today. The water was just way too rough. So I couldn't even take the kayak out into deep waters. Then I had to reconvene, pack up the kayak, leave all my kayaking gear in the car, and then just proceed by foot and just go straight from the shore and dive into the usual spot I usually dive in. But as the day went on, the conditions just kept getting worse and worse. So ended up packing it up. Yeah, it's not the best video, guys. You know, like I don't win them all. You know, some days I get good catches and some days I don't really get anything. I got some good footage of you know, the marine life down there and got to swim with some cool fish and touch an octopus, but that's all I could do. That's all I could do today, guys. So got to reconvene, reassess, and find some new spots to hit, guys. You know, like I'm not really like experienced in the sport of spearfishing. I don't know much spots. I'm very restricted with things and access that I have, but still willing to learn, guys. And if there's any good spots that you guys want me to hit, just let me know in the comment sections and I'll surely check them out. And I'm still sussing out
new spots. I got a couple up my sleeve, but not much. Still learning. But yeah, not disappointing about today. Ready to reconvene, reassess, and attack it again. Like I said, you know, today I didn't catch anything. Not gutted, not upset, but just means I'm gonna come back out here again when it's a bit fresh to top up that freezer. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Peace.